Welcome back to Below the Surface, and welcome back to the Deco Stop. I'm out with Jason and Chad again, trying to fill up our zookeepers and boost our numbers up for the Emerald Coast Open. We just got knocked out of the first and second place. Well, I got knocked out of the second place. Jason got moved down because Eric Larson with Shark Quest went up to first place. Either way, Shark Quest is still top on the board. Now, I left a lot of my misses in this video, so you guys can see that when I'm out here, I'm not really that great at hitting these lionfish. So if you guys are just starting out and you can't figure it out, don't worry. There's a pretty big learning curve. You gotta remember that refraction in the water, so even though you're up close to these guys, your aim could always just be a little bit off. So you have to adjust for that. So here I'm trying a new technique. A lot of guys say when you get on a lot of lionfish, don't waste your time loading up your band, you just stab them. So, being my first time, I'm not fast enough yet. However, I did get him after like the fourth try, so it's not a complete fail. With a little bit more practice, I'll get it. In the meantime, watch these solid hits. In my defense, we're on a nearshore dive, so all the lionfish are kinda small. A little bit harder to hit than your average lionfish, so I'm going to stick with that. Yeah. Another swing and a miss. Glad these guys stick around for a second and third and fourth and fifth try. Outside of lionfish hunting, we were supposed to go on a tech dive on the Oriskany. Ooh, got that one. However, the weather turned to crap, so our trip got canceled the night before. But that was okay. It's probably a good call. Cap Andy sent me a text, said that the weather was going to be pretty bad all day, and it's just better to be safe than sorry than go out there and get beat up all day. And I kind of agree with him. Unfortunately, the day before that, another tech diver was diving on the Oriskany and never came back up. There's not a whole lot of details on what happened, so I'm not going to include them in this video. But as I get more information, I'll try to share it with you guys on my Facebook page. And a huge thank you to the guys that went out the following days to try to recover the diver's body off the Oriskany. That's a tough job. For all the non-divers that are watching, we know that our sport is inherently dangerous. We're taught that from day number one. To mitigate those risks, we go through additional training. We do lessons learned. We rehearse, we practice, we plan our dives, and we dive our plans. And it's kind of cliche to say, but if we do it right, we make our sport pretty safe. But there's always that opportunity when things can go wrong. John Chatterton said it best in Shadow Divers. Solve the first problem first. Solve that problem, and then solve the next problem. It's always better to stop, think about the situation you're in, think about a way to get out of it before you panic. Once panic sets in, the phenomenon of tunnel vision and tunnel hearing sets in extremely fast, and it's hard to get out of. During my time in the military, I was on a lot of tactical teams, and we trained for tunnel vision and tunnel hearing ad nauseum. The best way to combat tunnel vision and tunnel hearing is training. In an emergency, you fall back on your training. And that's why I say it's important, after every dive, do a back brief. Come up with some lesson learned from that dive. Never turn down an opportunity for training. If a course pops up and you're not even interested in it, take it anyways. Because you may just take something out of that course that could save your life or save your buddy's life. Alright, if you guys are new to the channel, my name's Rob. I'm a technical diver and an avid lionfish hunter. I moved to the Gulf Coast after retiring out of the Air Force after 22 years. My wife and I decided that this was going to be the perfect place to finish raising our kids. A place where they could hang out on the beach, we could scuba dive, and we could always be out in the sun. What better place than Florida? If you guys are enjoying this content, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button. hit the like button and leave me a comment. There's not a whole lot of guys out there that produce scuba diving videos. That's what kind of got me into wanting to make these videos in the first place. 1, get it out there about the Gulf Coast. 2, show everybody about lionfish hunting. And 3, let everybody learn with me as I go through all my technical diving courses. Because I am nowhere near being a professional yet. As a matter of fact, we have our Trimix course and our Tech 75 coming up this weekend. So we're going to do some classroom work on Friday, go to Vortex on Saturday, dive the new venture on Sunday, and then the following weekend we'll finish up that Trimix course on the Oriskany, going down to 212 feet, all the way down to the sand. I'm pretty excited about that, and I'm excited to bring you guys that video. But in the meantime, I'm going to continue to hunt more lionfish. Why? Because these little invasive creatures will spawn up to 2 million eggs every year. They don't have a natural predator in our waters, so they just reproduce, get big, and eat all of our good fish. Our snappers, our groupers, our cleaner species. So all those fish that are responsible to keep our reefs healthy and clean are getting taken out. There's like an annihilation on the good fish. We hope to have a little annihilation on these lionfish. Now we know we're not going to get rid of all the lionfish because, like I said, they lay 2 million eggs a year for one female. Never going to get rid of them, but we are going to try to control the population, and we're going to take part in all these cool little reef cleanups and all these cool competitions like the Emerald Coast Open. This is the preseason tournament, and then May is our cool big 2-day tournament with an awesome Sunday weigh-in where there's thousands of dollars of prizes. But wait a second, let's watch Jason slap this mangrove snapper in the face with his spear gun. Ooh, got him. As I was saying, that even the fish that you turned in during the preseason are all worth the raffle tickets. If you guys saw my last videos, I'm repeating myself. But if you guys are new to here, and this is the first time you guys are hearing about it, look up the Emerald Coast Open and look up Lionfish Restaurant Week over in Destin. If you've ever wondered what a lionfish tastes like, this is the perfect opportunity. Okay, last little plug. I'm an affiliate with Zookeeper. If you guys are looking for new lionfish gear, zookeepers, pole spears, apparel, use my code AD Outdoors over on their website. Save yourself 10%. Can't beat that.